I think it's great when you find a restaurant that's doing things their own way, which happens to be exactly what's going on at a place tucked away in the heart of Point Loma, called the Wine Pub. Inside, I met the owner, Sandy Hanshaw, who welcomed me.
Noah, welcome to the Wine Pub. We're located here in Point Loma at the corner of Scott Street and Shelter Island Drive, and we've been here about 2.5 years, and we just love it. It's a great little place, and I'm excited to show you. I've always had a passion for wine. I've done a lot of studying of wine and live only a couple blocks away, and really realized that there was something missing in the neighborhood. And so a couple years ago, we had the idea of actually kind of making a dream come true and throwing that passion into a little wine bar. It's turned into a lot more than that, actually, with the restaurant and everything else. But the premise is the same. We give excellent customer service, we offer wonderful wines, and some really handcrafted food.
The atmosphere at the Wine Pub is quaint, intimate, and comfortable.
To make the whole dream come true, the package come together, it really does take a village. My sister-in-law is actually an interior designer who designed the interior of the Wine Pub, and her husband's an architect, so we were really lucky and fortunate to have a great team to put it all into place. So you can check this bar out. It's really cool. It's actually Avenite. It's a man-made material, but we just love it. It's kind of our comfy place.
Along with the great decor is some great food. I jumped back into the kitchen where I met Chef Melissa Sorsby, who was hard at work. Everything at the Wine Pub is made fresh, from scratch, every day. I watched as Chef Melissa was preparing their famous banana caramel bread pudding, which looked amazing.
This is the caramel and banana layers for the bread pudding. Yeah, it's one of our most popular desserts for sure.
As Chef Melissa was preparing some of their specialties, I headed out to their patio where I met Wine Pub manager Sean Murphy.
You know what's cool about the patio here at the Wine Pub? We are dog friendly. So every Wednesday we have an event called Woofer Wednesdays where we will donate 10% of your guest check if you bring your dog and dine on the patio to a local dog foster and adopt society. Right now we're working with the Barking Lot in El Cajon. We also have in the spring, summer, and fall, nice warm evenings. We do live music Thursday nights, Friday nights, and Sunday afternoons. So it is a great place to relax, chill out. We've got blankets if there's a little chill in the air. We got the fire pit to keep you warm. And of course, if you bring your dog, that's probably the best way to stay warm and warm.
Well, right about now, I was getting hungry, which was perfect because Chef Melissa was bringing out their favorites.
For starters, Noah, we have our trio bruschetta, which is our homemade artichoke spread, roasted red peppers. It's topped with fresh lemon zest. This is our fig spread with fresh brie, fresh Granny Smith apples, prosciutto, and chive. And this is our caprese with homemade pesto, fresh mozzarella, cherry tomatoes, and our homemade balsamic reduction. Next we have our Cajun shrimp cakes, and that's made with our slow roasted tomatoes, fresh lemon zest, red onions, shrimp, and it's finished with our homemade red pepper aioli. And then of course you have to try our homemade Kobe beef meatloaf. It's Kobe beef, fresh sage, Granny Smith apples, chipotle peppers, and it's topped with our homemade port wine reduction, and it's finished with our homemade cornbread. You can't leave the Wine Pub without having dessert, and our customer favorite is our homemade banana caramel bread pudding with fresh bananas, our homemade caramel, and it's topped with our homemade salted caramel sauce and vanilla bean ice cream. And this is our homemade pub cake. Right now we have our cookies and cream cupcake, and it's a dark chocolate cupcake with Oreo cookies, our Oreo cookie filling frosting, and it's topped with crushed Oreo cookies.
Okay, let me tell you, when it comes to food, she knows what she's doing. Everything was really good. Oh, and the menu even covers extended family members.
And Noah, we even have a dog menu. We're so dog friendly. We've got biscuits for little guys, the Frankie. We've got biscuits for the bigger guys, socket, and for the diva in the group, a little poached chicken and rice. We got it all here at the Wine Pub.
Now let's not forget the name on the door. Of course, they've got the perfect wine for every meal.
So our focus here at the Wine Pub is actually New World and domestic wines. So we have a variety of wines. Everything that you can drink by the glass, you can buy by the bottle here. And then we add about another 20 to 25 labels that are only available by the bottle. It's a lot of fun, so people come in sometimes and we'll have a bottle with dinner, or if you're just having a date out on Friday night and you want to have a special bottle, These are all very small family vineyards that you can't find other places, and so that's why it's a little bit unique, and we're really proud of the selection that we have here. So one of the fun and unique things at the Wine Pub is that you can taste 30 different glasses of wine off of our menu, and that we try to kind of pair what you're eating with what you're drinking, because wine goes with everything. And so what we've done here today is we paired our Jules Taylor Sauvignon Blanc from Marlborough, New Zealand, and this goes well with actually almost anything. Sauvignon Blanc is a great food wine, so we paired it nicely with the Trio Bruschetta and the shrimp cakes. And another thing is that you can actually create your own flight here at the Wine Pub. So out of the 30 wines that we serve by the glass, you can make up your own flight of any 3 that you'd like, which is really unique. Most places don't do that kind of thing. So you actually get 3 2-ounce pours of whatever wines you want to taste, and that way you can kind of select some different things, find out what you like and what you maybe don't like as much, and then have a nice glass of what your favorite with dinner.
I think it's obvious the Wine Pub has covered it all. They even have wine education classes you can take. When you're ready for a wonderful meal paired with the perfect wine, bring down the pooch and come visit the Wine Pub, Point Loma's hidden gem.